If you're active in the Minecraft community, you've probably heard a lot about CPS. Now CPS is just a fancy way to say clicks per second. And all that means is just how many clicks that you can register in a second on your mouse. Now people have started to realize that the higher your CPS, the more hits that you can register on people in Minecraft. Which is why you'll see a lot of people doing a bunch of different clicking methods to try and find which is the best and which is going to be the best for them specifically. There's different clicking methods such as normal clicking, jitter clicking, and the one that I use, which is butterfly clicking. Now I'll demonstrate these in a second. I'll try and jitter click on this guy. Wait, no, he disconnected. Never mind. But you've got things like normal clicking, which some of the more casual players out there will do, which you're getting about 6 or 7 CPS if you're doing it well. You can also jitter click, which just allows you to tense up your arm and get around 14 to 15 CPS if you do that well. And then there's what I do, which is butterfly clicking on a Model O mouse. Butterfly clicking normally allows you to get about 10, 11 CPS, again if you're doing it well. But with the Model O mouse, you can get up to 20 CPS, because if you change the debounce time down, then that just allows you to register way more clicks on it. Now I'm using a handcam so I can demonstrate all these things and also to prove that I'm not auto-clicking or anything. Because I feel like if I was just asking you to take my word for it, then I might have got a few comments saying it was a bit sketchy. But the Model O mouse is used by a bunch of different PvP YouTubers. Some of the two most prominent are probably RKY and Swampy. But they can get a huge amount of CPS again, just the same as I can. And it allows you to do some crazy things in Minecraft, such as breezely bridging and falling off speed bridging like that. This method of clicking has actually sparked up quite a lot of debate in the PvP community. People have been saying that it's not legitimate because you're changing a setting of the mouse. But in reality, you can actually hear the clicks on the mouse if you listen really closely to a recording of it. Next time I do a keyboard and mouse sounds video, I'll probably be clicking the same and you'll be able to hear it. But it's completely legitimate, and one of the reasons that I'm using a hand camera is, again, to show you that it is real. But in reality, it's just another way of clicking. The same as people jitter click to get high CPS, or even drag clicking and things like that. And if you're taking it as far as other people have gone, then even Original Ace's fidget spinner. You can get some pretty crazy combos with the with 20 CPS though, because you can basically always get the first hit in if the other player doesn't have a fishing rod or snowballs or something like that. But it allows you to get some crazy hits on people that you otherwise wouldn't do with 6 or 7 CPS. And of course I'm going to get a lot of people asking me to do it, so I'm not very good at breezely bridging, okay? Don't judge me. I can, however, do things like this. You see me doing this a lot in Skywars or whatever, and that's the 20 CPS coming in there on the right click. It's pretty late in the game, and I still haven't even got iron armor, even though I have over 45 gold as that was right there. So I'll probably think about doing that before going on yellow and getting some diamonds. I don't actually know where the old butter pickle went, but he seems to just be chilling over there. Hopefully pink isn't going to make any moves on me anytime soon, but with that bad defense, I feel like I'm safe for now. Alright, this guy seems to have prot in his armor. I'm not sure if he has sharpness, but he is pre-gapping up, and he has a sharp iron sword, so this is going to make this fight a little bit harder, especially when he's getting hits on me like that, through the blocks. Nice. That's the downside to having as high ping as I do. People often get some weird hits on you, and then you just can't call them out because it's your fault in the end. Looks like Die Original Gangster and iNylon are having a bit of a standoff with the diamonds there. Looks like Pink there is hanging out with his sharp iron sword as well, which doesn't make it very good for me. But I do have enough gold to maybe invest in a sharp iron as well, just to make everything a little bit easier for me. Right, well these guys are fighting here. I'm just going to try and sneak past. Hopefully Blue doesn't call me out and, you know, expose me. Oh, he's seen me. That's sad. Just throw that out, assert dominance, you know. No one likes white. I know. White prestige is the worst prestige of all of them. I don't have a lot of health right here, so I'm just going to try and go in. If I crouch fast enough, yeah, I don't know. I didn't even see what he had beneath that as well. And he fell off by himself. Okay. And stone underneath. Okay, easy enough. I don't really know what I was expecting under there, but endstone works for me. Now, I do have a much better sword than this guy, so I'm just going to drop down and click him. Picked up enough diamonds for a trap and some heal pool, as well as some protection on my armor. And now I'm just going to go steamroll the rest of the game. There's only Blue left, and I saw him at mid, so hopefully he doesn't think about coming in for me as well. I'm also a bit sketched out about how stacked Yellow's going to be getting. I saw him over there. He hasn't been getting emeralds or anything, so I suppose he can't really get too much stuff. You know, you can never be too safe. Oh, Yellow actually seems to be moving on Blue as well, which sort of worries me, because now I have no idea where Blue himself is. And he was just out of space. Okay, that's fair enough. So it looks like Blue's going to be taken out as well. Yep. So now it's just me with the bed. That was great. I'm glad those guys decided to fight it out. Allows me to get prot 2 on my armor and to get a bit more blocks so I can just go in and hopefully clean this fight they're going to be having. Just Blue left with his 7 HP. He'll have regen by the time I get there though. Or not, as it seems. Still has 13 HP, hasn't gapped up. Should be an easy clean for me then, and an easy win. Oh, he does have diamond armor though, but nothing a sharp iron can't thread through. Good game. Right, here we are in game 2 on Speedway. I don't play too much on Speedway anymore. It used to be one of my favourite maps, but the strategy sort of changed and people just sort of seem to cross-map a lot more, especially to people that they deem tryhards like me. I don't think there's too many really good players in this lobby, so I should be fine to win this game. I'll just bridge on over to Pink here and hopefully I can even get him before he puts on his defense. Ah, that's sad. Hit didn't register there, which is annoying, but just keep him away from his bed. Ah, never mind. Okay, and he froze. Don't know what happened to the server there, but you know what? It's fine. I do have to admit, one of the worst things that I think Hypixel's done recently is remove the ability to see enemy players ping. It does make it annoying to know if it was maybe just you that was lagging there or the other player. And apparently Badline Clan says I have 17 MS right now, which I know is not true. But it'd be nice to know if this guy had like 300 or something, so... It looks like green is going in on both aqua and yellow so far, which is sort of sketchy for me, because that makes me think he's a really good player. Okay, I'm probably just going to up and cross-map this green guy, because he might be coming around to see me actually soon. Should probably invest in some sharpness and maybe even a trap if I'm lucky. Okay, I feel suitably safe leaving my base now, so I'm going to head on over to green, and hopefully I can remove that threat from the game. Aqua calling out hacks on yellow as well, which doesn't make me too confident. But Aqua did that to green, so looks like I have a pretty clean run over there. The way that guy's playing, I don't feel like he'll even have gone for a trap, so it should be a free base for me, and then I can just jump off and defend my bed. Like so. Grey and red still fighting out on the other side of the map, so I feel pretty safe not to get rushed from over there as well, so I can just focus all my attention on the green guy. Last I saw him, he was at Aqua, so I don't feel like he'll have run too far away from there. Yep, still on the bridge there. As long as he doesn't pull something like a TNT jump over me, then should be safe enough. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe that Aqua guy was right, or he's just super laggy, I'm not sure. Iron armor, sharp iron sword, you know the deal. Pretend I'm in here, I'm just gonna look at him like that. I do have my minor fatigue, so I feel safe. Oh, would you look at that? He's here, and he did exactly what I thought he'd do. 2 more hits, and he should be dead. Oh, one more, if you're lucky. Nice. Okay, so it's a 1v1 versus red now. He's only managed to take out grey this game, so I can't imagine he's that much of a threat. Oh, as well, he doesn't really even have sharpness on his wood sword. I should be safe enough to win this game. Hopefully without even dying one more time. Oh, he has minor fatigue, so I'm just going to try and kill him. Okay, so what was the point in that, bud? You just blew up your own bed defense, man. That was sad. Let's see if I can debate him a bit here. I'm going to try and bait him outside a little bit, see if he knows where I am. What's he going to get? Oh, he's going to get a clean iron sword. Which versus my clean iron armor might prove to be a good idea. But he seems to be coming up these ladders, which is perfectly fine for me. I can just low ground him like this. And even... Oh no, he still has too much health to fist him. Sad. Oh well, that's the second game done. Alright, on to our third and final game. We're on Ashfire this map, which is a map that I don't usually queue on because of the potential for double rushing. But just for today, I feel like I might as well try it out. I usually play by diagonal rushing backwards like this because I feel like more people tend to do that instead of going through diamonds. And if the player that you're going for isn't too aware, then usually you can sneak in behind and get the bed without them even defending. Like so. They bought endstone as well, which is kind of sad. Didn't even get to place it down, but oh well. Just gonna check if I'm getting rushed by blue, but no, it doesn't look like it. He's going over there. The blue guy actually took out red pretty easily, so maybe that means that he's a little bit of a threat. So I'm gonna rush through these diamonds instead, just to go for him. I did notice that blue guy coming towards me actually. He went to the diamond gen, so it might warrant a bit more speediness from my side going for him. He also does have wood on his defense, which doesn't bode well for me, because I have to kill him right at his base instead of on this bridge or something. I'm just gonna have to try and knock back him off. Like so. Actually he took knockback towards me or something, which is always good. And he fell off. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I do not have time for this. Unless... Okay, I do apparently. That's always nice. I have actually no idea how he fell off there on the side of that diamond gen, but you know what? We'll take it. Okay, he's still at his base. I have a clean stone sword against, I think, his sharp stone sword. But if we're lucky, we might be able to get a decent combo on him here. Yeah, like so. He's not taking any KB against the top of that, though. Okay, it's fine, we got him. That's what I was talking about with the 20 CPS allowing you to get the first hit on them. It's always nice. Last guy alive is great. He keeps dying to pink, but I feel like I might be able to pick up that bed instead of the pink player. Pick up enough for sharpness as well, never hurts. And break his bed for good measure. Grey guy apparently disconnected, which is good, which is always nice, but again, free bed. Jump in on pink from top, who was a sharp iron, but not the skills to beat me. Sad. Ah, that's a shame. Alright, well our bed got destroyed by the white player because I didn't have a trap, but I should be okay to beat him. If I go back over towards my base and see what he's doing, then I feel like I will still have a shot of winning this game. It's only a 1 versus 1. Sharp iron sword as well. Never hurts. And here he is, coming over towards me. I'm just going to stay on this ground over here, where he can't knock me off, maybe make a little bit of a wall for me. And he is going in. I have a much better sword than him, having the sharp iron versus the stone sword. So I feel like that should be a W. There we go. GG. Alright, well that'll be it for this episode of BedWars. If you liked it, make sure to let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe and all that. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.